Let's do this. Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. We are playing Final Fight. Yeah, you guys voted in my chat, my server today to play Final Fight. So, I tried to find the best port of it in like 30 minutes, and I was like, okay, we'll do the arcade game. I found out that wasn't gonna work. So we're playing the Game Boy Advance Final Fight 1. It's a good port, trust me. But as for everything else, I'm Gavin the Kitty Dragon. Oh, Gavin the Kitty. And we're getting ready to play. Alright. I got chat up. Let's get in this. The Final Fight is one of those Street Fighter games that didn't know it was a Street Fighter game. It still is kind of connected to Street Fighter. It's the sister series. So, I say, we'll start with Cody here, because he is... yeah. So, this game started out development as Street Fighter 98, or Street Fighter 89? Yeah, Street Fighter 89. Or 98. One of the two. Couldn't remember. And then, as development progressed, mostly getting feedback from other players and getting feedback from the other players and some of the people who were in testing and QA, and they said, no, you cannot have this be a sequel to Street Fighter. So it takes place in the city, one of the cities that one of the cities in Street Fighter. In fact, with the main hero being the guy who punched the wall in the beginning of the first Street Fighter game. And that wasn't confirmed until well after this game's release. In Street Fighter V. So, yeah. If you guys like lore and facts, like, Street Fighter's got you covered. It's like half the reason we're, let's see here. Excuse my atrocious playing today. So we've got super moves, we've got special attacks. But they take a little bit of your life. We've got throws, we've got punches, we've got kicks, or at least, yeah, kicks. Honestly, this game's really good. Totally worth it. I'm totally down. I totally dig that you guys were like, yeah, do Final Fight. Because I actually really like Final Fight. I've only ever beaten it one time, and I had help. It was when they released the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle. It's the only time I've ever beaten the game, but it was a good time all the same. Oh, let's see. Hello to the one person viewing. Feel free to talk in chat. I got lots of stuff to say about the game, but you know what? How's everybody's day been? I don't get to ask that very much. Ooh, that was a good one. Here we go! You're late, Cody. I thought you got scared and ran away. Mad Gear deserves to be destroyed for this. Hey, Foxino. Shut up, you're gonna get yours. So they kidnapped his Cody's girlfriend, Mike Hager's daughter, Because Mike Hager said he was going to stop the crime that had been littering the streets of his beloved city. Oh, my day's fine. Went to work today. Found out that my the higher ups wanted to keep me on at the job. For some reason, even though we all told them that no, I'm not sticking around. Oh, shit. This game is really tough. Even if we weren't, if we were arcading it today, I would be slotting quarters left, right, and sideways. There we go! Stage 1 done. We've cleared up the slums, and let's keep it moving. But I'm alright. I let people vote on this one, and people said Final Fight, so I was like, okay. I didn't know how best to cover this game. This port is probably one of the best home ports, even though it is Game Boy. At least it doesn't cut out too much content. It doesn't censor too much, and yeah. I don't know about Poison being here, but I'm hoping she is, because she's great. She's a great character. Andre. I think later on in Street Fighter, he goes under the alias of Hugo. It's fitting that we got... You voted for it too? Oh. Nice, nice. I'm just glad you guys want to see some Street Fighter content on this channel. I've actually got Street Fighter videos going up while I'm out and away. So the fact that you guys are like, yeah, let's bring on the Street Fighter, it makes me happy. Because, like, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to. We're going to be quarter munching it, so don't worry if we keep changing characters. Let's try out Hager. Oh, we got our first bot. So, Hager is slow and meaty. Yeah. That is a bot up there. Fox, no, if it's literally a fake Link. So that they can get past sensors. Alright, we're getting down in lives here, but I'm sure I can beat this guy. So Mike Hager is the mayor. He's also a wrestler, as we'll come to see later, and it makes a lot of sense with the moveset like this. Go. And later on, we're gonna see Mike Hager give Cody the mayor slot. Basically, he endorses him in the city. Who loves Mike Hager said, yeah, bring him on. so Cody goes from, well, you'll see what happens to him after the events of the 3 Final Fight games. Oh, crap. I'm having a rough time. I really am having a rough time here. Oh, shit! There we go. Alright. I think I'm better off with Cody, which is how we'll finish up the game, but for now, I'm just gonna keep switching until we find somebody we like a little bit more. Guy is probably one of the more better picks. Honestly, Guy coming in for the next Street Fighter would be real good. But he's nice and fast. With a 3-player co-op mechanic, this game is really good. Even though most home ports only have 2-player co-op. That mostly comes down to, like, oh, there's only this many controller slots on the front of the ports, or whatever, front of the console. Honestly, though, I can't wait till we get to Final Fight 2 and 3, because those are good. Mighty Final Fight's even better. I kind of figured you guys didn't want to see the Oracle games quite yet, and that's cool. I'm sorry that it took me so long to, you know, wake the hell up this morning. Well, this afternoon. Kind of a busy day. How's audio and everything, by the way? There we go. This takes place over the course of like 1 fucking day, by the way. 1 or 2 days. It does not take long at all. Audio's okay. Do I need to be louder? Does the game need to come down? Anything interesting happened today while I was asleep? You know, if your mayor went through the city and just started beating the shit out of thugs, I think I'd vote for him too. There's a lot of music references in the way these guys all dress, too. I feel like a Final Fight anime could be pretty good. Not even gonna lie, I feel like that could be, like, something I would watch. Billy and Sid were originally characters that replaced Poison and Roxy, I believe. But I hope that they didn't just straight up remove Roxy. Roxy and Poison are like my favorites. It's good trans representation. Especially in a video game from this era. Yeah, I mean, it's after they've had all the surgery and stuff done, but that's still. Still. Like, I don't know a person who doesn't like Poison. As you can see, the screen gets kind of hectic eventually. Will he not stay down? Alright, runaway train. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this. I don't know if they ever cleaned up the streets bullying of Metro City. I like to imagine they did, though. Let's go with Guy again. That went pretty well. But I think we can get a bit better. Too bad. Okay. I'm trying to think about what else to talk about here, really. Okay. So the big comparison here with Final Fight is Streets of Rage. But Streets of Rage came out after Final Fight. A good while after Final Fight. And by the time Streets of Rage 2 was coming out, Final Fight had kind of laid the groundwork for it. It's a set of games where it's like, one is clearly superior, and it ain't Final Fight. But Streets of Rage didn't continue for as long as Final Fight did. There's like 6 or 7 Final Fight games, and they're connected to Street Fighter at the very least. So you can get more of that same style of combat. At least for a little while. But Streets of Rage, no. You just don't get that. Which is a real shame, because Streets of Rage 4, while it's good, like, it needed to come a lot sooner. Like, trust me. I've seen the fan projects. I know what the best way to play Final Fight 1, 2, and Street Fighter, yeah. Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3 are. I know the best ways. Trust me. God damn. I'm getting my ass handed to me pretty thoroughly. There are some people out there who can do this on a single life. I cannot. It shows that I'm a pussy. Or a wussy. Or a sissy. I don't know. I'm somebody. I'm a dingus. What else can I say here? Spriteworks pretty good. It's about all I got, honestly. Chat, what do you guys think of Final Fight? There is an ending to the story and whatnot. We should be able to see it today in a reasonable amount of time. I'm sorry for starting so late today. It's... Oh, did I actually end up on the high score? I did. Game over. Well, we tried. I'm just kidding. We should be down. Options. Very easy. Alright, we should be good now. Yeah, I turned down the difficulty. What on it? I'm a pussy. I'm a wussy. I am literally a cat. Oh, I think that's like my favorite joke of all time. Just like, it's like, oh yeah, I'm a pussy. I'm a literal cat. Alright, so this is why this is probably one of the best ports. You know, I gave it a shot on normal. We gave it a full, like, 4 or 5 credits. Now let's show them on easy mode. Something that's going to let me at least show you guys the rest of this game. Cody's kind of the all-around character, Hagar's the heavy fighter, and Guy is the quick one. If you notice, every character is named in this game, which is really cool. It really does bring credence to this being a Street Fighter sequel, because everybody was named in Street Fighter. Everybody was named, had a little bit of a backstory and everything in there. Well, we won't be going into that in this series, or the Street Fighter series, really. I will be trying my best to cover some of them. Alright. Look at that. Look at how much better that is in terms of, like, viewing experience. There that goes. I'm playing with this with a Sega Saturn controller, and it feels absolutely lovely. Recently, I've been in a beat-em-up mood, so I'm really glad you guys chose Final Fight. Like, I cannot say this enough. And if you guys want to join in, and if current viewer, whoever's watching this, if they are not part of the server or subscribe to this channel, please do that, because I do polls every now and again, and you don't want to miss it when I do. If you would have rather seen Oracle of Ages or Season, vote for it. Because guess what? We do votes in my server every now and then. Basically, I put up 1 or 2 games, 2 or 3 games, and I say, hey, pick which one we're doing. We're just basically put a reaction image. I generally use the Greg emoji that I have in the server, and I say, hey, pick one. I add everybody, and I go, I'm doing a poll. So there is an item from Final Fight Guy. Makes you invincible. Final Fight Guy was a Super Nintendo port of the first game with minor changes. So that, due to some technical limitations, they couldn't have it all. They couldn't do exactly what they wanted to do with it. So you ended up with Guy replacing Cody. And in the West, it was a Blockbuster exclusive, that's a real shame. And it probably goes to the part of Guy and Cody being friends, and the fact that later on they'd have a bit of a falling out. And I'd love to see that more explained, because Cody is one of my favorite Street Fighter V characters. Like, story-wise, everything. So we got a timer up there. Let's see. What else can I really talk about here? It's pretty much what you see. What you see is what you get. We are running through Metro City to beat the shit out of people, and it's kind of great. I got nothing. Anybody in chat have any talking points? Could talk about BRFF, Blue Ridge Fur Fest. If you're heading there this year, you might get to see me. Look for my Sona's colorful jacket and my long black hair. And you too might be able to find me. All things I can, in fact, say. And if you're going to MCFC, but that's a little later on this month, ain't it? Alright. Back to where we died. Didn't take too long, did it? Be sure to like and subscribe to this video, too, because, like, I'd really like this series to do well on YouTube. Especially since I've planned out well in advance where I'm taking it. And while I'll be gone at the convention, don't think that there won't be content still on this channel, because guess what? When I come back, there will be even more streams, but while I'm away, we've got 3 uploaded videos ready to go for the 10th, 11th, and 12th? I think the 13th is the only barren day there, but I get back the 13th, so not too bad. Underground Wrestling Ring, who would have thought? They've been betting the whole time on these things. And here we have Sodom. Where's Jessica? Is a Jinjoni Shubo. Will definitely beat in your face. I feel like slicing people. I feel like sashimi. Feel how sharp my Hoshio is. Sodom here is really tough. Another character that gets brought into Street Fighter. Oh, come on. We can hit him. God damn, he's really good at just knocking me. He rushes for that sword, man. Like, that is his one goal, is keeping a hold of them swords. Granted, him being the boss of the stage, it kind of makes sense. Well, we beat him. And the subway park is done. Bonus stage! This is something that gets carried into Street Fighter. Come on, we can destroy it. There we go. Perfect. There we go. That's how you take care of business.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn. The original was, oh my god. That guy will never get a break, by the way, in terms of his car. I like to think that they were just kind of assholes at the gas station, and then everybody just... Every time, he's just kind of a dick and never learns his lesson. So, like, anytime the World Warriors are, like, on their way to or from a tournament, they just get their asses kicked. They go inside, or, well, not their asses kicked, but they basically go in, and they're like, yeah, I just need to fill up for a little bit, and then all of a sudden this guy's like, nah, we don't serve no World Warriors, and, they end up beating the shit out of the car because they're like, you know what, fuck you, which one's yours out there? And he just never learns. It's like, dude, they are literally going to beat the shit out of your car. Alright. Difficulty's still gonna rise regardless. We're getting into the back rooms of this club and hoping to God they've got something else to say. Andre Jr. God damn it, Andre. You ain't touching the boss. Because the Hugos are in town. They are based on actual person Andre the Giant, who really was a really tall dude. Super nice, apparently, too. Alright. Mid-boss down, let's go. Hey! Welcome, welcome. If you want to join voice chat, you can. I'm just playing some Final Fight. I put up a poll and people voted, so... I didn't mean to start so late, but I took a nap, and... that's what happens. How are you doing today, Artie? Ah, okay, you're good. You're good! I kind of figured. Thank you again for doing this for me. Yeah, really, it really helps me out, lightens my load a little bit. Okay, so this answers my question. They did, in fact, take out poison for this port as well. I just hope it turns out to be funny, honestly, because if it's funny, like, that's all I need. Something that's funny. Does a policeman become a member of Mad Gear? This city is ours. It's sad how Metro City is so completely corrupted. Shut your mouth up. Get ready. Man. There we go. West side is done. And with that, we're halfway through the game. Industrial area. So this is an area that was taken out of the Super Nintendo port. And while it's still in the code, it was still taken out. Probably because it is one of the worst areas of the game. It ain't too bad once you get your hands on it. Metro City, you want a bite to eat? We'll kick your shins in. Should be all of them. There we go. Yeah, but you could kind of look at this as a precursor to what we've got going on while I'm away at a con, way at BRFF. Final Fight, Street Fighter, and everything in between. There we go. Kick that. We punched a Molotov cocktail back at him. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Up the elevator. Well, that's that. We're continuing! I got 2 continues left. We're gonna play as Guy for a little while now. Let's see where this goes. I believe it's Uptown and Bay and then the Uptown. Slash and 2-point. If you want, you can actually use Street Fighter music. You're good. That is completely allowed by Capcom because I will be playing, because it is gameplay of Street Fighter. Feel free to use some Street Fighter music. We're good to go on that. Not public domain, but based on Capcom streaming and video rights, I'm good to go with that. So if you find some, like, goofy, silly, like, Street Fighter or Capcom music... Yeah, because, like, it is just a comedy of errors. With how many times I am kicked in the face by Gin, and, god damn. I feel bad, because, like, I sent that to you, and I'm sure you're, like, sifting through this and going, oh god. He just got his ass handed to him, like, 1,200 times in one fight. Oh, shit. Pizza! Pizza. I like pizza. I have it a lot, actually. There we go. Now, I think the weirdest game that connects to Street Fighter is gotta be Strider. Like, it's a cool game, it's cool that it does. Like, what? But it'll be a cool way to end things. Like, Street Fighter 2010, Strider. Like, that'll be weird, but, like, cool. Hollywood, wow. Wow, are they reaching with some of these names? Alright. Back on the elevator. This time with some more life. Notice we're chasing, somebody up to the top here. Probably the strangest Street Fighter character. Like, in terms of gameplay alone. Did you notice he's tossing grenades down at us? And here he is! Rolenta! It's the real leader. You look like a true warrior. You should join us. At Year's Eve, I destroy you. Have it your way. The enemy must be eliminated. Soldier! Kind of imagine he has the soldier's voice from TF2. Or, no, it's not soldier. What is it? He's always jumping around. It's such a hassle to just hit it. you saw my old playthrough of Street Fighter Cross Mega Man, you might remember this guy. I forget if I had issues there, because that has been so long ago. But instead of just telling you where to go next, he literally kills himself, or, well, throws a grenade and jumps off. It's just apparently what happens. Welcome to the Bay Area, baby! Yeah, absolutely. I'll take a look. After this, I have video editing to do as well, so... Luckily, my video editing is, like, less focused. It's more of like, okay, cut out a death here, cut out a death there. Make sure the audio is nice and loud, but not overly loud. Like, that's... yeah. And this is one of the best songs for this game, and the GBA does not do a good job of, like, producing it. But it's nighttime on Metro City. Dog! It's dog! Boom! There we go. I wonder if we'll unlock any secrets by beating this. If I remember correctly, there are secrets in this port and unlockables. Well, that was warranted. This damn dog! You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door. Oh my god, I love that joke so much. I love the fact that that door in Spider-Man was, like, actually giving them problems. So they wrote in jokes about it. You get your rent when you fix this damn door! Oh boy. You can definitely see the DNA between Final Fight and Streets of Rage, even just here. Especially here, actually. Like, it feels like a... Ah, yes. More Street Fighter references. How good. Fun fact, Street Fighter also had a port. Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter Alpha both had ports to the Game Boy Advance. And they had the same art producer. So, yeah. All the fancy new art of Street Fighter that looks really pretty and crisp and clean for Street Fighter 2. All because of Final Fight 1 on Game Boy Advance. Or, well, I don't know which one came first, but still. But we've got some remixes here of some classic Street Fighter songs. Which is always cool in my book. Choose your fighter! Choose your fighting style! You can tell me if that was any close to Street Fighter Alpha. That'd be great! But no, the Poison and Roxy thing was not done by Nintendo. Nintendo requested none of the sort. It was all Capcom because some unnamed exec said it's not right to hit a lady. Oh boy. So that's something. That's like the most interesting thing that I have to say, is that no, that was actually a Capcom choice. Oh man, I love the sprite work in this game. Like, just everything. The backgrounds, the foregrounds, the music. Oh, come on, we can get to the end of the level before game over, come on. Just gotta get there. Quit throwing knives! It's not how you use that cutlery, my friend. As somebody who uses a knife on the daily for cooking, it's not how you use the cutlery. Mom's gonna be pretty pissed when you found out you used her knife for combat! Okay. Let's get this going. Honestly, if they announced a new Final Fight game, like, hell yeah, I'd play it. With Cody being, like, the main lead. Maybe make the whole plot that he's trying to win back the love of his life. The fight hasn't left him, but he's cleaned up his act. But he's still gotta go clear the streets of Metro City. They've gotten pretty dingy while he's been at the last street fighting tournament. Show us an older Hager. Like, I'd play that shit. I think it's kind of funny that Mike Hager gives Cody the pants. I just love his Street Fighter V appearance. Like, they showed that off and I went, what? And I just, like, kind of went crazy for it. And, like, yeah, he is probably my favorite design in that entire game. Right alongside, like, Dan. Tired of waiting, let me perform techniques. I'll defeat you and rescue Jessica. Grab and throw, grab and throw! Alright, Abigail. Which was another Street Fighter V character. I don't know who the hell asked for Abigail. I mean, I guess it's fine. Gosh, damn. They're smacking me around good. Well, I tried to get out of the way. Let's give this another shot, shall we? Let's go on with Cody again, because I'm not great with heavy characters at all. I'm really bad at them. I feel like once we make it to Uptown, things will get a lot tougher. It's not about how tough each one of these guys are, it's that they bombard you with so many. Like, yeah, I can beat up like 100 of these guys. Hundreds. Like, I think literally, like, we saw the counter before, at the end of our first game over, and it was like 160 something. So just imagine what we're at now, and all that was like just 3 or 4 stages worth of people. What do you guys think of this game? Overall, if you've played it or if you haven't played it, tell me why. tell me your opinions on Final Fight and Street Fighter and Strider and oh god, there's a lot of games in this series, aren't there? Yeah, there are a lot of games in this series. Not as many as the Mega Man series, because they really like to pump those games out. So, it does worry me a lot less when somebody's like, we're gonna play all the Street Fighter games! I'm like, okay, well, did you account for Street Fighter 2010, The Final Fight, and Strider? Cool. Then you're most likely got them all. It's like, but with Mega Man, it's like, okay, did you get X, Zero, ZX, Legends, Battle Network, Star Force? Did you get them all? Did you play them all? How about the weird Japan-only pachinko machine? It's like, yeah. Bam, ba-dam, ba-dam, we're gonna jam, I ain't gonna wham, I don't know, ba-dam, ba-jam. Alright, take him out. Oh, there were, so back in the day, in Capcom, and I think still nowadays, there's a lot of JoJo fans who work in the gaming industry. If you ever play Street Fighter, Guile is based on Palmerith. His hair? Yeah, that's supposed to be like Palmerith's hair, except, like, fanned out. Which I think is kind of funny. Which is weird, because when it comes to this portion, it looks a lot like the Dio section, where Dio fought, Jotaro at the end of part 3. Palmerith, your beloved. Yes. But yeah. So, which is really funny. Like, okay, so in Konami, in the Castlevania series, did you know that the mask exists? That's right, the stone mask exists in the Castlevania universe. That is canon. Not the JoJo series entirely, because the masks never ended up with the Joestars, but that is canon. So isn't that a little weird? I know in Resident Evil 2, there was a passcode that related back over to JoJo as well, so it makes me wonder, how many more references can we find if we really start stretching? Because sometimes it can be fun to just, like, stretch it. Okay, one of these things is true. Alright, let's see how far we can take this. Alright. Metro City is based on New York, by the way. If anybody was curious. I don't think there was any question about that. I don't think anybody was questioning that, actually. It's like no shit! It's an island, there's a city, everybody seems pretty American, or at least multicultural, so, like, that's probably right. So, in the arcade game, everybody got, thrown to the floor if you died and had to respawn. They didn't do that for, like, any of the ports, so... There we go. I don't remember if this is supposed to be sunset or sunrise, so it's at least been a single day, I think, for us going through this city. Which isn't bad, like, you know, one whole city, you went through, like, 90% of the city in one day? Holy shit, dude. Like, you went through, like, 300 guys? Holy fuck. Like, man, somebody's ripped. Ah. You know, Statue of Liberty aside, you know, it kind of makes a lot of sense. God damn. This lumbering behemoth. I didn't even know there was a pink health bar. Here's the fun fact. Back in the day, I thought that Streets of Rage and Final Fight were the same series. Just the main characters looked so similar to me for some reason, that I was just like, yeah, Cody and Axel are the same person, clearly. No, they're not, and I'm very dumb. God damn, like, that takes off a fuck ton of my health. I kinda just have to let him charge at me. And then go in for the hit. Boom! Stage done. Bay Area. We've only got Uptown. How long have I been going for? An hour now? We're an hour in, so I might as well ask you guys the fatal question. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Trust me, I desperately need it at this point. I didn't get through most of that bonus stage. Oh well. We tried. The Atlantic Ocean. Okay. Didn't even read that beforehand. Now we're in the major city section here. Alright. Oh, Gay Karmic, the stream's going okay. I'm just playing Final Fight, enjoying my time here. People voted for it on my Discord, so I let people vote, and they voted. The people have spoken. Like, only 2 people wanted Oracle of Ages. A lot more people wanted Final Fight, so that's what we're doing. I think you can actually still see the poll results. If you join the Discord, links in the description. Like, kudos to you. Chandelier! Like, fuck yeah. If you get hit by a chandelier, it tells you it's a chandelier. That's fucking great. It's like, yeah, you just got your ass kicked by a chandelier. It's like a thwomp, but delicate. Oh, shoot. Chandeliers are such hazards. Like, they're pretty, but they're such hazards. Alright, other side. What? Bring you to life in Old Town Funk? Uptown Funk? It's like, Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Like, what? Okay. I think for when it comes to Street Fighter 2 bloopers, I should record a little clip of Uptown, fuck you up. Uptown, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah! We won't get it till after the con, probably, but that's still awesome. If it's after the con, the better. Because that means I get to sit at home and enjoy that shit. Oh, yes! Send that to me, please. I want to hear this. I want to hear that mashup. I'm sure it's so good. I love mashups, so, like, anytime you can mash things up, I'm like, fuck yeah, do it! Like, one of my favorites is, a piece of Mega Man music. I forget what it was. I'll have to find it again. But, like, they mashed up, like... Or no, it was Sonic Spinball, and, like, 5 or 6 songs. It's by a furry called Truxton. If you can find it, I think it's Plan Your Own Party Kit. But that is such a good track. I loved listening to it. Like, I am down for some club and house music sometimes, and that is just, it's vibing. It's a mashup of, like, weirdness, and I love it. Alright! In we go. I've been having fun with this one. I kind of wish Poison was here, but I'm like, okay, fair enough. Oh, shit. Turkey, chicken. Let me get it. Can I? No. No, I can't. I went too far, too fast. Ah, yes. How the times have chicken. I think we've got at least 1 or 2 more continues as well. Sushi. Eat your vitamins. I don't know why I said it like that. Warriors on Holiday. Oh, what was that one that you showed me, Truman, where it was, shoot, it was, Welcome to the Black Christmas Parade or whatever? It was like, Welcome to the Black Parade, and, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. That shit is like a yearly thing for me now. God damn! Quit it! Yeah. Nope, we're taking care of this guy before we can continue. I'm not having him sneak up into the next screen. Or maybe I am. I guess we are. Continue. We saved his life! Oh... I'm still gonna stick with Cody, because his ending is, like, the best ending in this game. I've been having fun with this. I hope you guys have been, too. I know it's not, like, the most amazing thing in the world. Oh, was that an extra life? Honestly, though, little dolls of the Final Fight crew, that'd be pretty sick. Guy, Cody, and Hager. Yes! Give me it. Gimme, gimme. I will fucking laugh my ass off. It's like the Double Dragon group. I love the Double Dragon and Kunio games. To the point where I recently picked up River City Girls, just because I like those games so much. It's like, yeah, I could just emulate this. I don't wanna. And, like, limited run games, I think, was the whole reason they did that. Because, like, they've got backgrounds and stuff that say limited run games on there. And I'm like, wow, limited run. Good on you. They do really preserve a little bit of history every time they... Yeah, it's limited, but you know what? It's there. You can still get it if you really want it. It's better than it not at all. And I am content to say that. As somebody who has bought Limited Run, though, like, their stuff is so good. Can't wait for Octobervania month. I've got so much new Metroidvanias to play. And I know you guys are gonna love this shit. Alright. We've got a knife! I got a stabbing implement! Oh god. Look at me go! I can jump. I can roll. Ah! Oh no. It is kind of sad to see what happens to Cody after Final Fight, but then Street Fighter V made it okay. It's a complete character arc, and baby, I can't wait till we get there. No. Oh, and the other question I have is, would you guys want to see a convention video from BRFF and MCFC? Well, like, basically, once I get back, you don't get a video Sunday, but, like, maybe, like, Monday morning? Like, early-ass in the morning, you're just like, oh, here's an upload. He uploaded a video about his time at a convention. You know. Yes? Cool. Okay. Well, Karmic, prepare, because your phone is gonna be, like, hijacked. We'll have little sections where I'm just like, you know what, let's convention go. I'll try my best not to show my face, though, because I do really want to wait until I get my suit to show any of that, because for those of you who know what I look like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't care if I'm on a camera or not, but I'm like, at the same time, it's my YouTube channel, and I'm a cat, and I don't like to break the illusion. I like being a cartoon character, bro. The more time I can spend looking like a cute little arcade cartoon character, like, the better. Alright, we're doing a lot better through here. We'll stick with sword. Damn it. Oh, this shit again. One more. There we go. I highly want you guys to, like, watch a TAS of this game, because they do it, because, like, a TAS, tool-assisted speedrun, is so cool for Final Fight. And most fighting games in general, like, TASes can do some crazy shit and beat 'em ups in fighting games. Because, like, there are frame-perfect, like, shots and shit. Like, yeah, sometimes it's just like this, but, like, they'll mess with the enemies, get them to do the... There was one fighting game where they made everybody do the Thriller. Like, I can't make that up. Like, that is, like, the funniest and coolest thing ever. Cause, like, could you get the enemies to do the Thriller dance? while at the end of it, you're kicking, you spin kick them after they've done a left and right shimmy? Like, yeah. Probably not. Because these guys like to punch, but if you can manipulate them, like, why not? Alright. We are almost here at the top. We're almost here. You know, I don't think we've ever seen Mike Hagger's wife. Jessica's mom. I don't think we've ever done that. That's an idea. What does she think of all this fighting? Oh, man. I'm fishing for likes now. So my boss at my work is, well, my boss, the GM at my work is about at the point where I was at before I put in my 2 weeks, where she's just so sick and tired of higher ups meddling in bullshit that she's just like, fuck this place. It's kind of great, kind of funny, made me chuckle. Like, yeah, we all still give a shit about, like, I still give a shit about, like, my job being done right and everything. Like, if you walk in there, I'm not going to want to fuck up and, like, give you guys wrong food or something, but, like... Same time, I'm like, yeah, no, if... some big boss dude motherfucker wants to come in and say, well... well this and well that... There we go. I don't know if that's the last time we'll see these guys, but... Go! Okay. Alright. I'm glad you've come. You're the strongest. Let Jessica go. Join with me now and I will free this woman. No, I'll rescue you, Jessica, and destroy Mad Gear. Fine. Then you will both suffer for your actions. Alright. This guy is one of the most annoying people out there. Just for the sheer fact that he shoots arrows. Like, yeah, he's the final boss. Why does he have a gun? Like, nobody ever brings up, like, oh, well, wouldn't it be easier if they just shot him? Like, yeah, but where's the fun in that? Like, why? Oh, come on! Alright. File. Just gonna save state here and hope for the best. Nope. No! Okay. We've made it this far. Like, I'm not redoing the whole level just because. There we go! Round 6 clear. And with that, we finish the game! And with 2 likes, I hope you guys enjoyed this. But, yeah! That's all she wrote for Final Fight 1. There are 2 more games in this series, plus a extra fighting game. Plus, it connects with the Street Fighter series, so there'll be more Final Fight style content on this channel, especially while I'm away. Because, you know, that's how it goes. Where are we going? But he can't. Not while evil still stalks the streets. That's right. He's grown a bit addicted to the fight. There we go, though. That's my final score. Try to beat me. And if you beat me, post what your score is in the comments below. Please, too. And post your thoughts, too. Post your thoughts on Final Fight Street Fighter as a whole. I love reading that stuff. Of course, you can also suggest games in the comments, too. You can also like the video and subscribe and ring the bell. So I forget if there's any extra content in this Game Boy Advance port. Ah! So we can have 9 lives now. And it seems like the more you win, you can get other things, like change the palettes, get a rapid punch, a stage select. Yeah, so that's how you get it, is you defeat enough guys, you get the ending. There. There's still the 2-player option, because, yeah. I don't have a second copy of this game, though. But yeah. That's all they wrote for Final Fight 1. Join me tomorrow for some more for some Sonic Rush. We'll be finishing up Sonic's playthrough of that game. And that's all for me. For now, please like and subscribe, do all the fun stuff, join the Discord. And that's it. Good night, everybody!